Hi Reefing fam. As you know, the Reefcasa aquariums have been proven very, very popular. I think purely down to price and affordability. Well, we've got some news for you. So I'm going to walk out now of AAC HQ and I'll walk you over into the new unit which we're currently developing. Hi Connor. Just want to show everyone what came in from Frag Box, the Reefcasa aquarium. So loads and loads of stock, guys, as we told you in our short, but we'll go into a little bit more detail now. So we're starting to see some rather posh looking boxes coming through. Some of the models are still in a brown box. We opted to not take on too many kits. We brought in a kit like this in Reef Dork's video, which contains sort of most of the components you need to get a Nano off the ground. We just opted not to take rock or sand, obviously, from Canada. And some of you may already have rock and sand. So it's a part kit, which Connor's uploading on the website, which comes with a Reefcasa light. It also comes with a housekeeper, which is like a media rack. It comes with a really high quality refractometer, a little bit of aquaforest salt in there. It's also got the halo LED. It's got ammonia, which we've repackaged, and a bit of conditioner, thermometer, carbon, filter wall. It's quite a nice little kit, but most of them we brought in empty and kept the accessories separate, enabling you to choose what you want to put in the kits. And by the way, if you go on the website and you see like some of what you want but not all of what you want, just shoot us over an email and we'll do our best to try and accommodate. So for example, if you've already got an AI Prime but you could have done with a heater, or you could have done with this or that, just get in touch and we'll see if we can make you a package up. But certainly on some of the models, March was short on a couple of pumps. So on the bigger models, on the Studio 12, you'll get a Reefcasa return pump, which got a bit more guts to it. But on the smaller models, so we're going to put in a much higher quality Eheim Compact 600 in there for now for you, for those that are urgent to get one. We also got some filter covers, which just cover the back chambers. We've also got the frag racks, which are really, really sturdy. They're really nicely, look, good thickness to them. Also got some random flow generators. We also got some extra housekeepers. Now, the housekeeper will not fit the flat or frag models. They're too tall, but they will fit any existing Villa 16s and Villa model ranges and Studio 12s out there. What else, Connor, can we think of here that we need to tell people about?
That's pretty much it. Obviously, it's the flat frag 10, as they're now known.
Yes.
So they are labelled on the boxes as 9s, but what we've discovered, we had a conversation with March when we had the receipt of the delivery. Turns out that a customer of his in Canada measured out the flat frag 9 and realised actually it can hold 10 gallons. So they've now relabelled it. We've done the same on the website and stuff. So it's now the flat frag 10. It's the same tank, basically.
Yeah. We also got some mesh covers. Now, these aren't cheap, I have to say. These are not cheap. Whilst the rest of the range is all about trying to get you into the hobby, nice and reasonably priced, some of these components are handmade, and this was these are handmade, I believe, in Canada. The actual covers. So these come out a little bit pricey, but really, when you think about it, if you buy a DIY cover and then you have to make it, you're counting for your time. So I think some of these are about 50 quid. So they're quite an expensive component. There's also, like I said, the housekeepers. The housekeepers are like a media rack that fits really well in those bigger models. We also got some of the really reasonably priced LED lights that March has on a lot of these tanks. And, you know, the shimmer off of these is pretty bloody good, I have to say. And at 120 quid, there isn't really many budget LEDs on the market that will do a Nano really well. So if some of you haven't got lights and this is your first go, this isn't a bad light to start with. You know, we've found it does very well with soft corals and LPS corals, no problem at all. Which is really what you're probably mostly focused on. But certainly on these models, if you've got an existing aquarium, you're looking for a little frag tank to go alongside your tank, then you can't beat these models. You know, they're really, really good value. Give you an idea, this little tank here, which is the flat or frag 6, will hold one of these one of these frag racks if you want it to be a frag rack. Yeah. If you don't want it and you don't want the frag rack, you can just have it as a small nano for, I don't know, some mangroves or some soft corals or whatever. And how much is that one there, son?
So the flat 6, which is the one without the frag racks, that is 179.
179, absolute bargain. And then when they get to the bigger model, how much
so
is
the
that
flat-
without the frag rack?
Yeah, the flat 10, as you say, is without the frag rack. That one is going for, so I'm just looking at my paperwork quickly, 249. So a little bit of a step up, but still very, very good value.
Yeah, and then when we get to the Studio 12, the one that everybody wants.
Studio 12, you're looking at 239.
Yeah, 239. I mean, if you've got an existing bits of kit, I mean, can you imagine 239 gets you into the hobby? If you have to add a light to it, you can add an extra 120 quid. But very, very cheap way of getting into the hobby. Very affordable, and that's March's vision. He wants as many people getting into the hobby in as low price point as we possibly can. Obviously, I had to get these shipped from Canada. You can imagine there's at least 40 quid in freight on each one of these models. So if you go back over that pricing, you can see that these are very, very reasonably priced for your first saltwater adventure. Anyway, hope you love it. We're loving the Reefcasa range. It's done really, really well for us at AAC. And we hope to continue to work with March at Frag Box further on, where they are streamlining the models. Reefcasa, we're going to see fewer models now. Originally, March went mad and had so many different models that we couldn't keep up with it. But they are being streamlined now, which should make it easier on SKUs on the website. I believe Connor's now updated all of the website for all the accessories. But if there is a kit that you would like, whether it be a Reefcasa a Halo, or whether it's an AI Prime, or whether it's a Nero, or something else you want to add, by all means get in touch and we'll see if you can work you out a price. Anyway, thank you very much. This is Paul from AAC. Have a great day. Bye.